Over recent years, the scale, severity, and significance of child sexual abuse and exploitation have been increasingly spotlighted. The statistics and reports provide stark reality that children worldwide face horrific situations, the consequences of which can last a lifetime. Fortunately, there are groups across the world committed to making a positive difference, striving for change and helping to raise awareness of what is required for an effective response. To make a substantial impact, it's imperative that we utilise the opportunities we have and to work from various angles to understand the challenges and to move proactively to counter them. Although child sexual abuse and exploitation is a global issue, it's of course important that we work to address problems on a local, regional and national level. Beyond national boundaries, the next step in our context is naturally to work on a European stage. The European Union, in response to the known challenges, created a strategy to strengthen the response to child sexual abuse. The strategy complements existing legislation and will be reinforced with upcoming regulations and additional legal structures to enhance Europe's position against CSAE. Within the strategy, the EU defined 3 key pillars in this domain, as prevention, investigation and detection, and victim and survivor support. Following the strategy, numerous projects and activities received funding to execute actions that harmonise with the points laid out by the EU. This was exciting and encouraging. By taking action, we're making a difference. We're helping to protect children from the most horrific crime. However, a consequence of many parallel initiatives is confusion. Confusion of what exists. Confusion on who is doing what, when, and how. Amongst others, there are projects dedicated to creating technologies to support victim identification. There are actions working to understand the patterns and trends and behaviours that lead to offending. There are initiatives mapping the law enforcement capability, training and capacity landscape. To help mitigate the confusion, it would be useful to have a snapshot of each initiative, with details about what they're doing and the key outputs and outcomes expected. This is how we get to Sparks in the Dark, a community of actions united against child sexual abuse. Sparks in the Dark provides a space for a group of EU-funded projects and other leading global actions to highlight what they do. The projects are made up of experts committed to their domains, with valuable knowledge and insights that can help protect children from sexual abuse. It's crucial these insights are easily accessible and visible. The initiatives span a broad spectrum, from early interventions targeting perpetrator prevention to detailed research into the barriers and obstacles preventing people from seeking help concerning their sexual thoughts towards children. There are initiatives that provide proactive measures to prevent people concerned about their sexual behaviour from interacting with child sexual abuse materials. And EU-funded initiatives focused on solutions that support law enforcement to detect and intercept people who are actively targeting children, people who are often encouraging others to commit rape and sexual coercion against minors. These last sentences illustrate the complexity of the task at hand. We want to encourage people concerned about their thoughts and feelings to seek help. But as a society, we also need to take proactive steps to identify behaviours and criminal activity that put children at risk of harm. We can only achieve this goal by working in a pragmatic, evidence-informed and human-orientated way. We need to have challenging conversations among professionals and practitioners. We must scrutinise legislation and regulations that can help protect children. And we must communicate. Therefore, beyond providing a website that showcases the work, activities and outcomes of the various projects, the Sparks in the Dark community provides a space for people, experts in their field, to discuss, debate and decide on the recommendations the community should make to maximise our opportunity to make a difference. I want to stress the importance of listening to victims and survivors of abuse. No child chooses to be abused, and they are not in control of what happens to them. Still, they are the ones who have to deal with the consequences and impact of their abuse. Yes, they can, thankfully, get the support and guidance of others, but it's the individuals who must live their reality. Therefore, we must embed their perspectives into our whole system approach. I encourage you to engage. I urge us to cooperate and for this community to unite for child safety.